guys, it's Angus here, coming at you with another BRZ build. However, this one's a little bit different. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to do a walk around of the car, show you what I've done to it so far. From there, what we're going to do, we're going to go do some pulls and just some like in-car footage. So let's get into it. First of all, I've got some 17x9 plus 38, I believe, TC105Ns, so the older generation wheel. I've got them wrapped in some Nexen SUR4G tyres. I've heard really good things about them. I'm keen to see how they went versus the 828Rs that I had on before. As you can see, I'm a bit of a avid Advan fan. However, I did want to try something new. Next we'll go, so I have STI style lip, various engineering bonnet vents. So the vents help keep the bonnet temperatures down. Before I had them in, it would get so hot. So it's a good addition for them. Moving around here more, I've got WRX STI front and rear calipers and rotors. I've got currently DBA rotors on them, but I'm looking to upgrade from them. I've heard they start cracking once you get a decent pad on them. So I don't want to go through that. Towards the back of the car, I've got the TRD rear lip spoiler. I've got the Tom's tail lights. They're my favorite addition to the cosmetics, I think, to the car. I think they look so good on the grey, the red. I've got a custom-made rear diffuser. That's probably just a style piece. Well, it definitely is a style piece, but I want to upgrade that to something in the future. I've got some charge speed style side skirts. So in the interior, I've left it pretty standard. I've got an IRP short shifter. I've got an AEM oil pressure gauge. And for my other like engine monitoring stuff, I actually use the Ecutech iPhone app for that. I used to have a Haltech dash in the car, the IC7. However, I found the app that Ecutech offer on the iPhone shows so much more information, so it suited what I use. What I'll do now, I'll show you some more of the more performance, exciting parts on the car. We'll go through that.
Yeah, show us where all the big money is.
So, I've got an SME, so Sydney Motorsport Engineering, Garrett turbo kit. It's got the Garrett GTX 2867R Gen 2. So I've got with that the GCG actuator. So the car itself was built by, it's a local shop here called the 86 shop, and so they specialize in Subarus and 86s. They've got a custom catch can setup. Now it's designed to work with both heads of the engine. The FA20s have big issues with keeping their oil cool as soon as you put a turbo on them. So to keep it cool, I've got the Mishimoto Thermostatic oil sandwich plate. Now it's linked up with a PWR oil cooler. You can sort of see it in there. It's all cut out.
It's pretty hard to see it, but yeah, there's a big fat oil cooler in there.
I've also got the Z-Tronics Flex Fuel kit. The car's not currently running Flex, but it's good to have. So in terms of like handling modifications, I actually haven't done too much yet. I've got a set of MCA coilovers in there, and obviously the Grimspeed strut brace. However, I've got stock sways. It handles fine as is. I want to take it out to the track and see what it needs for our specific tracks around Brisbane, Australia, where we live. But so far, it's doing fine. Controlling all of this, I'm using the Ecutech Race ROM. I've been thinking about going to an aftermarket ECU, but the Ecutech Race ROM does everything I need, does data logging. It's got warnings for when things go out of spec. The only reason I'd look to go to an aftermarket ECU from here would be to be able to log oil pressure as well. However, because it's not hitting the track just yet, I've still got to do a couple of things like a surge tank before I go to track. It's something that I'm going to do in the future.
Show us some pulls. take them out in the car. Show them what this thing's capable of. So guys, I myself have a, I wouldn't say it's a fast BMW, but it does move. This thing scares me a little. It's pretty quick. First time I went in it today, and this thing, it moves.
So this is what I use to monitor all my important vitals. So it's got your boost pressure up the top left there, coolant temperature, engine oil temperature, your AFR intake temperatures. You watch your knock and like a few of your fuel things that you've got to watch for as well. wastegate, which is 7.5 pound. Map 2 is 10 pound. Map 3 is 14 pound, and map 4 is 16 pound. So on map 4, it's about 300 kilowatts at the tires. I need to get it on a dyno to be sure. It's been fully street tuned by one of the guys at the 86 shop, really reputable. They've built the motor. The reason I'm able to push 300 kilowatt out of this is it is a built motor. So in terms of the bottom end, it's a brand new short block from Subaru with Supertech rods put in it. We've left the pistons OEM for longevity. They've shown no weakness up to 300 kilowatt, which is what my ultimate goal is on this car. In terms of headwork, I've got valve springs, titanium retainers, just everything to just ensure that it revs well. If you guys are interested in hearing more about the motor, I can definitely make another video specifically on the motor and what it took to build it. So guys, that does it for this video. If you've got any questions, leave them in the comments below. Thanks for watching.